Hi, my name is Mialsu Rakutnirin. I'm currently pursuing my master's in international trade with a focus on regional integration. It's uh, it's my final year, and as I work on my final thesis, I thought it would be great to share some of my thoughts on Madagascar's role in global trade. So this is not like a presentation of my thesis, but just like a casual reflection on what I believe could be the future of Madagascar in this global landscape. Now let's begin. So, Madagascar may seem small compared to global trade giants like China, the USA, or the European Union, but that does not mean that we should be invisible. Being a small island nation doesn't necessarily mean we are irrelevant in global trade. So history has shown us that smaller countries, when they play to their strength, can carve out significant place for themselves in the market. So, while Madagascar may not have the size of resources of bigger players, we have the potential to stand out, especially if we focus on our unique assets. So Madagascar faces what I call a double challenge. Externally, we are up against fierce global competition and the rapid pace of technological innovation, which are changing the face of trade as we know it. So to stay relevant, we need to keep up with these shifts. And internally, though, we have our own set of obstacles, such as gaps in infrastructure, political instability, and a lack of industrialization. And these factors hold us back from fully achieving our potential in global markets, making it harder for us to compete with more developed economies. Now, globalization is not what it used to be. Today, it's not just about mass production and low prices anymore. The global market is shifting towards values like ethical sourcing, as you can see it on the slide, ethical sourcing, sustainable production, and authenticity. So consumers are now looking for products that are not only high quality, but that also tell a story, like products that stand for something. So this is where Madagascar has an incredible opportunity. We have a rich cultural heritage, and the world is increasingly interested in products that are authentic and ethically produced. So, if we play our cards right, Madagascar could stand out as a leader in this space. So one of the biggest risks for Madagascar is continuing to rely on raw exports. We sell our natural resources like vanilla, minerals, but we don't capture the full value. And the problem with this is that we have little control over the prices of these commodities, and the economy becomes vulnerable to fluctuations in global markets. So if we don't move beyond just raw materials, we'll always be at the mercy of global prices changes, leaving us with an unstable economic foundation. So, what does the future look like for Madagascar in global trade? So it's not about trying to bigger, uh, sorry, it's not about trying to become a bigger exporter. It's about becoming smarter. Um, this is my thoughts. Like this is not a lecture, obviously, but I think Madagascar has unique assets that the world wants, especially in markets like high value vanilla, spices, eco tourism, and fine crafts. So these are sectors where we can really shine. The key here is to focus on quality, ethics, and uniqueness, building a strong Malagasy brand, as you can see on the slide, that stands out for being authentic and valuable. So we don't need to compete on volume. We need to compete on what makes us different. This is what I think about this subject. However, none of this will work if we don't address the internal challenges first. External success is only possible when we have the right internal foundation. We need to invest in education and innovation. That's what will give rise to the next generation of entrepreneurs, thinkers, and leaders. And alongside that, we need to strengthen our infrastructure and create political and legal stability. So, without these things, any efforts to grow in global trade will face I would say, major setbacks. So, to wrap things up, I believe Madagascar has a bright future in global trade, but I want to make it clear that this hope is not something naive. It comes with strategy. So the countries that succeeded in today's world are the ones that can think long term and invest wisely. Madagascar has the resources, the culture, the creativity to stand out globally, but it's up to us to build a strategic plan and execute it. So the future isn't about waiting for luck, it's about preparing for the opportunities that lie ahead. So I think if we take action now, there's no reason why Madagascar can't be a respected player in global trade. Yes, that's my thoughts for today. Bye bye.